have?
Aww.
These are Al and Bonnie's kids.
And is this one a little girl or a boy?
Well, see, it's a little girl.
It's a little girl.
And one of them says there's 2 little girls and 2 little boys. I mean, 1 little boy. So far, I think she's getting ready to pass her afterbirth. So I think triplets is what we've got.
That's amazing. Yes, we're giving you back. We're giving her back. We're giving her back to you.
Come on, Bonnie. Come on, Bonnie. Come on, Bonnie. Well, let me dry them all up while I'm here. She's mostly cleaned them up really good.
Yeah, we were gone.
We were gone. I knew it was going to happen. Oh, my goodness. Can you tell these are Al's kids?
Yeah.
That's the little boy.
That's our little boy.
That's our little boy. He's pretty much cleaned up. Mama's done pretty
She's
good.
done a really good job.
And here,
This is our other little girl.
well, I think. Yep. Another little girl.
And she's
Look
got
at
the
how-
stand-up ears.
Oh, look how pretty. Oh, look how pretty.
Aren't you a pretty one?
They're, of course, half purebred registered Nubian milk goat and half purebred
Registered
registered
Nigerian dwarf.
Nigerian dwarf. But you can see she is quite a bit smaller.
This one is?
Yeah, but very healthy. I think she might have eaten already. She looks like she's eaten already.
Her belly feels full.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, Mom.
Go on, Mom. Now, it's not unusual. See, she's passing her after birth now. It's not unusual that when you're trying to milk them to get these babies, you want to feed these babies as soon as possible.
Right.
The sooner they get colostrum, the better. Do I care about getting yucky baby crap all over
No,
me?
no.
Apparently not. As you can see, I'm more or less covered. I don't sweat that little shit. Okay.
Her bag is
okay.
huge.
Yeah. That's how I knew she was. That and her tail looked like it was going to fall off.
Yeah, yeah.
Before they give birth, their bag will get big and hard. And it'll look like their tail's going to fall off. And like I said, it's not unusual. So the gross out factor might be pretty huge here in a minute. It's not unusual for them to go ahead and pass the rest of them afterbirth while you're milking them. Because it gets them going. Good thick colostrum, so if I can get our little babies to eat, they should be good.
So
healthy
why are you
babies.
milking it out of her instead of her just feeding them?
Because the Nigerian dwarfs especially, but all kids, if you leave them on the mother, they will be wild as a March hare.
Yeah.
And then you can't milk them, you can't do anything with them really. So if nothing else, part of me would say, yeah, just leave them in there with her. But then I have to worry about the neighbor's dogs and
Yes.
hawks.
Yes.
Although hawks usually don't mess with anything that big. If you don't want them to.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And yes, we have a very healthy hawk population around
Oh,
here.
yeah. Okay, and see, even though she was huge, that's all that's going to come out of her because it's still doing its thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see how yellow
that is. That's the colostrum.
Because that's cholesterol.
Yes.
And what we will do is, these bottles are the best one to feed these little bitty goats with. We've used regular baby bottles in the past, but we found with Al that it would not work. They're enough smaller.
Now these are actually bigger than Al was because they're half Nubian.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys probably remember how little bitty teeny tiny Al was. And of course these are the hooks that I made in here, remember?
Yeah, with the notches to hang the...
Okay. Oops, sorry girl. Sorry. She said, I worked so hard to have those babies too, and now you're just being mean. Okay, who's starving? You, loudmouth. Are you starving?
Or are you just a loudmouth? Are you Daddy's little girl? Or boy, as the case may be?
I think that's the boy.
Daddy's little boy.
He's probably hungry.
Figure it out, dude. Is he sucking?
Not yet. Just eat. Oh, you don't have to do that. He's going.
There he goes.
He just has to figure out milk comes out. What I did was I pushed on the sides of the bottle just a little bit.
So that it squirted some.
And they don't need a whole lot right now. They need lots of little feedings.
Yep.
So
we'll be out here a lot.
yeah.
So are you leaving them in here?
I don't know what I'm doing with them right now. I have to think about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, because it's always a dilemma for me because I hate to take them complete. Okay, I'm kind of a softie. If you leave these kids with their mother, they will be unmanageable little fiends that you will not be able to catch.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, ask Meyer about his Nigerian dwarfs.
Right.
But I don't like to take them completely away because it just seems so mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I can find something in between, that's what I normally try to do.
We usually put them in the other pasture
Yes.
and let Mama be in the pasture next so they can see the babies.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably, if I feed them for 2 or 3 days, there's no way they will go back to her to get fed because that's who they are.
Mm-hmm.
He may have been, what about you? I don't think you ate yet. Your belly's empty. Look at what a pretty pied face she
Isn't
has.
she beautiful?
Look at that pretty pied face.
And
So I'm
she's
going to
got
go
the
sit down with her because
she's got the fully pendulous ears too.
Yes. So we've got between and then we have down. So, which, you know, I'm trying to make a different, something really good in the middle. So hopefully they're going to be really healthy little babies. Come on, little babies. Oh, you got yucky. Can you hand me one of the fork? She's still got yucky on her. I think she was the last one born, so she may not be as, yeah, feed me, as that little guy was. I'm pretty sure the red one has already eaten.
Little guy's trying to find somewhere to suck on Mom right now.
Is he?
Yeah. He's in the wrong place entirely, but doesn't.
Yeah.
Come on, girl. This is good for you. I know you don't believe it, but it is.
Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Don't give me a hard time.
So with the Nubians, if it's a full Nubian kid, twins are not uncommon. Triplets are not very common, but not unknown.
Yeah.
There's most often, though, actually single births are less common than twins,
Single
right?
births are
Supposedly.
single births are less common than triplets, but we've never known that's never been the case here
For
on the
us,
farm.
uh-huh.
And this is the first time Bonnie's ever had triplets.
But they are a
I would
smaller
have
baby.
almost bet that she was going to have triplets because of how huge she was. Come on. You know you want some.
You don't know what it is, do you? Come on, girl.
Swallow it. Come on. She may. Nope, there she goes.
There she goes.
Oh, a little bit. Come on.
Come on, do it again.
Come on, do it again. Go swallow that milk. Come on. You got it. And if you'll notice, they have bottom teeth already.
Yes, I know.
And they have back teeth already.
Yeah.
Which is, people don't know that about goats. Not everybody knows that, but they're born with teeth and
The
hooves.
mouth is full. Come on.
Okay, there
Now
we go.
she goes. There she goes.
There we go. Come on. And it basically, if I can just get her to eat a little bit, then I don't have to worry about her.
Yeah.
And that one is sleeping in there. And it looked like her belly was full, so I will pick her up and check and make sure that she's not hungry. But I'm pretty sure that little girl there
Ate off of Mama.
has already eaten.
Oh, little guy just found Mama.
Is he eating?
He's trying to. He's in there trying.
And see, I would love to let them just do that. It'd be a lot easier, but no, they will be wild as March hares.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's getting the idea.
Oh, here we go. Here.
Oh, she's finally sucking.
So these are Al's kids. Boy, they're pretty. Too.
They are beautiful.
Up. Don't do your afterbirth on top of the kid's head.
Of course. That's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah,
she's
let's
passing
put
it.
it on top of this kid's head. Okay, let's see. Did you drink enough? I don't know. I don't think so. Here, drink a little bit more if you can.
This
Annie, get the hell out.
Annie wants to come in
It's
so bad.
Yeah, she's like, is this about me?
No, it's
I'm pretty
not.
sure this is about me. Can this be about me? Boy, he is really trying.
He's really trying down there. He's like, I know these things shaped like this, something's supposed to be good, but this doesn't seem right.
Come on, little girl. Eat up.
She's like, right there, dumbass. Well, I'm sorry. I did not mean to say that about your child.
It's a goat. It doesn't really care.
Oh, she should have seen the look she gave me.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yeah, she gave me a look. She was like, oh, what?
You sweetie. You're a sweetie. Look at you. Boy, she's drinking good now.
Is that her name, sweetie?
I don't know what their names are yet. Oh my goodness. Do you want some more? Huh? I think your brother wants some more. That's the way he's acting anyway.
Aw. So, why is she digging?
Because they're betting.
Oh.
They're betting. She's full. Thank you for spitting it all over me. I guess you didn't want any more. You could have just said I'm full. You didn't have to spit all over me.
Check the sister or get the brother?
Yeah, I'll get the brother in a little bit. I'm going to check the sister first, because first off, she managed to get afterbirth all over her head.
Of course she did. Do you need something, a rag?
I've got a rag in me. Come here, little girl. Come here, little girl. Yes, you're awful pretty. Awful pretty little girls and little boy with your little ears standing up. You're going to be a cutie. You're going to be a cutie for sure.
That pass-through is actually made for the goats.
Yeah, not necessarily easy for an old fat broad. There we go. Do you want something to eat? Huh? Do you want something to eat? Huh? Huh? Come on. There we go.
Well, she's got the sucking idea down.
Mm-hmm.
And the
go,
answer
girl.
is yes.
You go, girl.
And we will, of course, keep the colostrum separate from
The rest of
the rest of the milk. So,
Well, and we will only feed her off. We will only feed these babies off their mom.
right.
We've had trouble with CAE. All of our goats have been tested for CAE now, and we supposedly are CAE free. But after all the years of heartache, don't want to deal with it anymore.
So we only feed the kids their mother's milk.
What is she doing? Be a douche. Boy, you really are Al's kids. You are definitely Al's kids, because you have an attitude.
That little owl there is wagging that tail.
Oh, yeah.
Mom's working on cleaning up the other girl.
Yeah.
She's a good girl. Good mama. They do a really good job. Doing a good job. Actually, that's... yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, get them all clean. Get them all cleaned up.
Good job, mama. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Anywhere you want to? Well, you are. You didn't fall far from the tree for sure.
Okay, there you go. I'm going to have to do their belly buttons. You don't want disease and stuff to get in their belly button, so you have to hit it with an antiseptic. So I'm going to go get that.
And I'll come back on when you do that if you want me to.
Okay. Give me a second. Girls,
Yes, he's tiny, isn't he? So this is your spraying the belly button?
I'm spraying with Scarlet Oil or Scarlex. It's a disinfectant. It's easy to use because you spray it on. You want to get both sides. You want to make sure you get all of it. And it'll make it dry up quicker too.
Okay, and come off correctly.
Yeah. Sometimes if they're too long, you want to cut them off. But
Yeah.
you don't want to cut them off if they've still got blood in them.
Right.
So you want to be careful. And I've had, because sometimes when there's so much blood in them and they're losing blood out their umbilicals, none of these are doing that, thank God. When they're doing that, then you really need to tie it off and cut it. And then usually it'll be fine, tie it off pretty close to their body, actually. And then within a little while, they're fine. But, so
I'll
yeah,
do that.
busy day on the farm. I have decided to let them spend the rest of the afternoon with their mom and let her enjoy them and let them get cleaned up by her. It's really good for them. It stimulates them.
And it's good for her, too.
You can fake it by doing like I did and washing them up, washing off part of them with a towel and stuff. But it's not the same.
No.
And by her licking them and cleaning them and taking care of them, it's going to give them a good start. And then
It's really good for her,
tonight,
too.
It's really good for her. It's really good for them. And then tonight, I'm going to put them just in my milk room tonight. I'm going to put down a bunch of feed sacks.
Yeah, down here.
Yeah, I'm going to put down a bunch of feed sack and just let them run around in there. What I'm hoping to do is keep them away from her long enough that they won't try to nurse after I separate them. Once they won't try to nurse, then I'm hoping to just put them right back in with their mom.
Yep. Right.
Sometimes that works. Sometimes
Sometimes
she
it's-
feeds them anyway.
Yeah.
And like I said, that would be fine. It would be natural. You'd still get plenty of milk for yourself
Right.
and the kids,
Right.
but they get wild as March hare, and it's bad enough when it's Nubians.
Right.
But what I know about the Nigerian dwarfs is they have a propensity for wildness anyway.
Right. Right.
Meyer cannot catch his.
Right.
Which is fine until they start having babies and they're having trouble, and then we're running them down
Right.
and then having to hold them and stuff.
Which is
and
not fine.
Mine do not do that.
No.
Okay, so she has not passed her afterbirth yet. I will try something that I often do that helps both with them trying to have a baby if they're running out of steam, but it will also sometimes help them go ahead and pass their afterbirth, which is I'm going to lift up on her stomach. And it will sometimes cause her to go ahead and contract and go ahead and lose her afterbirth. But,
Sometimes
it
not.
moved it a lot, but it's still there.
Surely she's not having
you can tell
another
these
kid.
babies are full because they're not crying.
Nope.
No, she can't be having another kid because she's already got a great big
Okay. Okay.
bag
Bulb. Okay.
of fluid.
Okay. Yeah.
Just isn't passing her afterbirth for whatever reason. And I gave her, I don't know if you can see it. This is water, clean water with, it doesn't look clean because it has antioxidant pack, vitamin pack for goats. And it's got a vitamin pack and it's got molasses in it because the molasses gives her iron, which is really good after she's given birth. But she didn't seem to have any problems.
No, we were actually gone to our grandson's concert, came
Yes.
home, and we had 3 babies.
And we had babies. I knew it was. I told Lynn last night.
Yeah.
I said it's either going to be tomorrow or the next day.
I told Meyer at the concert, I said, knowing this goat, she's having those babies right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what she's doing.
Well, they if you know what to look for, they start looking nervous, and they want to. When you're in the pasture, they just want to hang out with you. But what gave her away the most wasn't even the way she was acting. It was the way Annie was acting. Because Annie was going through false labor and stuff. She was
my
laying
goodness.
down and digging up the bed. This was all nice bedding. I put in here because I knew she was getting close. I put all this. This is a nice pine shed, beautiful bedding I put in here. And then they dug up the dirt.
Yes.
And they mixed it with the bedding, and they got it all the way up the walls.
Yes, I see that.
And there's nothing but dirt down here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're nesting.
Because animals are assholes.
Because animals are assholes. That's why they wait till you're gone.
Yep. Oh, she's passing it.
Is she? Okay, see what I mean? All I had to do is push up on,
Yeah.
pull up on her belly, and now
And
she's
it's
going to
coming
go
out.
over and pass it.
Good.
So, and when she does, I will do something really gross that I always do. which is I feed it to the dogs.
Yes.
It's super nutrient rich, and sometimes they will eat it. But Bonnie never. Well, I guess should just leave it alone and see.
See if she will.
Yeah,
But she never has.
she never has. I've only really had like 3 goats in the entire time I've been keeping goats that ate it.
Yeah. And also, if you feed it to the dogs know that that's their goat.
Well, that's not the main reason.
Okay.
The main reason I do it is because when I feed it to the dogs, there's nothing to smell
Right.
to bring in predators and
Right.
dogs and other things.
Yeah.
They're going to stay away because it's completely gone then.
Yeah. Not even buried.
Otherwise,
It's
you've got
gone.
to try to bury it. You've got to do this, that, the other thing. You can do all that. It's still going to make a smell. So, yeah, I try to get everything up and take it to the dogs. But we'll leave it and see if she's going to eat it. Which is gross, by the way.
Yeah.
That whole process is gross. Even the dogs eating it, pretty gross. But they love it.
Well, and it's very good for them.
Oh, it's
so
high in nutrients. I ain't eating it. Let's just say that. There are people that eat their own pussy. Fuck that shit.
watch your head.
It's just gross. I've birthed enough babies now. It's just gross. Yeah, see, she's passed part of it. She's still trying to pass the rest of it.
Yeah.
And the part they eat is, believe it or not, it's not the fluid part. It's all the gross shit.
Yeah.
I might just get that because it's gross and throw it out there. Throw it
Whatever
away
you
now.
want to do, honey.
Because
She's
I don't
still
want the
passing.
babies. I don't want the babies stepping in it.
Okay.
It's gross. Don't take pictures.
I
of
won't.
that.
I'm closing on.